Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this absolutely stunning Audi A5 Cabriolet. Now this is a 1.8 TFSI 6-speed manual, first registered in 2012, November 2012 to be precise, so it's coming on a 62 plate in this gorgeous gunmetal grey finish with those fabulous graphite 5-spoke 18-inch alloy wheels. This is the S-Line spec, so it's got all of the features and functions you want and a little bit more on top as well. So you've got front and rear parking sensors, full leather interior, heated front seats, multifunction steering wheel with Bluetooth control for your telephone, satellite navigation and a full MMI functionality. This has got the Audi multimedia interface with the twin SD card slots. It's absolutely gorgeous. Very nice mileage, good service history, and as you see from that little walk around it, in really lovely condition as well. Let's get up close and personal and show you exactly what you'll be coming down to see with this gorgeous Audi A5. So we're going to start off with the bonnet. It's done just over 50,000 miles, so there are going to be some stone chips. I'll just show you what the bonnet looks like. You've got to get up close and personal with it really to know and to see, and you've got to know those marks are there. But I'm just showing you little stone chips on the bonnet, not unexpected. Headlights are all good. They've got daylight running lights on these ones, low level fog lights as well. No cracks or chips in the glass, no condensation build up, no dead spiders. In great condition. The car is in fabulous condition. Just showing you the grille, no cracks or breaks. And likewise as well, let's get down here and I'll just show you the corners from the ground up. No scuffs or marks. Again, a couple of little stone chips. I'm being very fussy. And I'll do the same over the other side. Now let's have a look down the passenger side of the car, and I'm just going to do a little bounce, have a good look all the way down. You'll see that fabulous paint. It's in great condition, all original paint, and there's no dings or dents or anything of the sort. Having a look at this wheel, it's just been refurbished by a company called Max Powder, who we use here at Sell Your Car UK. So this is a full powder coat refurb, which is by far and away the best way to get your car alloy wheels refurbished. We've done it in a graphite grey, which is not an identical match because I think that would look a bit silly, but it's a very close match to the colour of the car. Another gunmetal. We've even had the centre caps done as well. Lots of life in the tyres and in the brakes. The car was serviced at only 50,000 miles, so only a few thousand miles ago, and everything is in fine fettle. Chain driven, so you don't need to worry about cam belt changes, and it's lovely. Got the S-Line badges there as well, full S-Line trim. Let's go down the side of the car, and as I mentioned, no dents or dings, no scratches, no scrapes. Lovely condition. You've got these nice little side skirts as well going along the car as well. Give it a bit more of a sporty look. Another alloy wheel in perfect condition. Very good tyres there. That's actually a Petrol P0, which is a nice tyre to have. Lots of life left in it. Likewise the brakes as well. All inspections are welcome, so if you want to arrange for an inspection on the vehicle, then by all means give us a call here. We can certainly do that for you after you've had a test drive in the car. Now just showing you the rear bumper, fabulous condition. There's rear lights as well. Tailgate, no dings, no dents, no scrapes, no scratches. Just a really lovely condition for a used car to come in. It's a gorgeous paint. It's not really doing justice this video, but there is a real nice metallic sheen in there. You might be able just to see those flickers of silver metallic in there. Really cool gunmetal grey colour. Just show you the boot lid here, no scratches, all in good nick. I'm just going to shut the boot because notice it's open. There we go. Show you those shut lines. It's never been involved in any accidents. It's HPI clear as well. There's no finance outstanding on it. Just showing you those shut lines because, as I said, the boot was open before. I just want to show you that it's all in fine fettle. Now I'll stand back and we'll just do that little dip down the car again, a little bounce. Just have a look all the way down the side there. You can see again, no dings or dents. Lovely paintwork. And again, top job done on those alloy wheel refurbs. Hard to show you the pads in the video, but like I say, all inspections are welcome, and we have carried out a thorough inspection on the car prior to it even going on sale, and we'll do another one as well prior to it actually going out the door from us here at SellYourCarUK. Just want to show you, talking of doors, little mark just there. Very, very small. You got, again, know to look for it. Really the only things to be aware of bonnet are the stone chips, and pretty much it. It's in lovely condition all the way around. Loads of life in that tyre there as well. Glass is all good. No stone chips. The car was MOT'd and serviced in June of this year. The service schedule on this car, it's had a long life service. In fact, it's only ever had long life services, so those aren't needed for 2 years or 19,000 miles. So the next service not due until 2019, or at 69,000 miles on the clock. It's coming with 2 keys, I'm very pleased to say. They look like this. They're remote, and I'll just press the unlock button and the car is now unlocked. Opening up the car, you'll see the interior is in lovely condition. I didn't really need to open it there though, did I? But it is in lovely condition. The leather's great, a little bit of wear, just showing you down there. To be expected, it is leather. Leather does wear. This isn't a plastic interior, and it's embossed with the S-Line logo on the front seats. The car has been used to carry children, but any evidence of that has gone. There is ISOFIX points if you want to plug your children in, and there's 2 rear seat belts. You won't be able to get a third person in there, and there's also some cup holders in the back. It's a lovely finish in here. So you've got this fabulous metal trim, although it's plastic, it's metal effect, and likewise that carries on around the buttons here for the windows and for the electric mirrors as well. They're heated electric mirrors. It's a height adjustable front seat with electrically operated lumbar support, and you've also got a little bit of extra reach here for under the knees, and there's also a storage compartment just down there, and I need to shoot my valeters. They missed a bit. That'll be clean by the time you see it. It's coming with floor mats, all in good condition. Let's jump in and we'll pop the key in the ignition, and you'll see for yourself the car is running like a dream. Key goes in here like so. Give it a little push with the foot on the clutch. All ticks over. All those warning lights are going off. The only ones that are staying on is one over here to tell me that I need to take off the handbrake, and one up here telling me I need to put my seatbelt on. Stereo's coming on. It's got a lovely stereo in here. This has actually got the Audi multimedia thing. As I mentioned before, press the open button here and you've got the SD card slot. So I'm going to turn the stereo off. Now the nice thing to note here is that you've got 2 clear SD card slots. So the sat nav, which I can access just by pressing that little nav thing there, so this thing all down here, you wouldn't see this unless the car's got the full MMI, and that means we've got the navigation here. It's a hard disk drive navigation system, which means it frees up the space for you to, as I showed you before, use the SD card slots for your music. You can plug a USB card in as well, USB in as well. You've got to get a little cable that plugs in there. You can get that from any Audi dealer, or indeed maybe on eBay or something like that. And then as well as that, you've also got other forms of media. So if I press the media here, you can see here, if I go to source, you've got the jukebox in the car, Bluetooth for the phone, that's our phone here, so if you've got any music on your phone it will play out as well, and you've also, you can see there, it's empty with the DVD drive and the SD card slots, and the jukebox is there, so if you want to actually upload your music to the car, you can do. Unfortunately, we've got all the handbooks as well to explain just how to do that. Other things I just want to show you here, if I press menu, we've got this very funky little screen here which I can just spin around using the jog dial, go to car, which is actually the same as pressing car, and you can see here we can go to servicing and checks, and it will show you here the service interval, and the next service is due in approximately 7,800 miles or 257 days. Next service is due in 17,900 miles or 622 days. Now, in actual fact, long life oil was used in the service, so that service, that oil change really isn't needed in 7,600 miles. It's done every 2 years. So obviously whoever reset that, it wasn't done by Audi, so whoever reset that didn't quite reset it correctly. This is the figure you really want to go by, but of course you can always give yourself an oil change in that time as well. Won't hurt the car to do so. In actual fact, it will be the opposite. It will do the world of good. We've got my Bluetooth music playing out, and I'll just show you very neatly here. It's showing here 4 Seasons, bit of Crowded House. Yep, Crowded House. I like Crowded House. Leave me alone. But I'll change that actually off of here, so I'll put the radio back on. Oh, that's nice. I can't play too much or else YouTube will start charging me for it. But I just want to show you, it's a really neat system, all controlled using the MMI switches down here, and as well as that you can use the stereo control. So if I hit mode, for example, you'll see here it changes on the screen here from radio and music to phone, and now through to this neat little thing here, which you can adjust accordingly using the stalk over here. So for example, if I just press this button here, you can go and have a digital speedo in here. This is a top of the range system, so not all of these A5s had this. This one does, and for that we are eternally grateful. It's a lovely thing to have. So the multifunction steering wheel, all the controls are here and here, and it is an S-line steering wheel with leather stitching going on. It's a nice shape as well. It's just a lovely piece of kit. You've got auto lights over here with front and rear fog lights. It's currently set to auto. Let's just see if that will, there you go, you can see the word auto. Not auto wipers though, so you have to adjust that yourself. This one over here for indicators. Over here we've also got in the middle here a little button here to turn off the start stop. Parking sensors which are working perfectly. In fact, if I turn them on, you'll see we also got the visual aid here, so this will start closing in as you get closer to things. And then as well as that, underneath that you've got the dual zone climate control. So this side controls the temperature for the driver, this side for the passenger, and then you've got your heated seat buttons, 3, 2, 1 off, and the same over the other side. And then you can control the direction and the speed of the fans, and everything is all controlled using that system right there. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox. Gearbox is beautiful, driving absolutely sublimely, I must say. Very impressed with that. Also here we've got the controls for the windows and the roof. So the windows, for example, can all be brought up in one go with this button here, as opposed to using these buttons here. And just ahead of that is the controls for the roof, which you will see. There we go. Let's pop that up. Relatively quick thing, all one movement, no clips or anything like that. It's all done electrically and automatically. You can see the roof lining is lovely. There is a little mark just there. You've got lights in the back, And there we go, all done in about 10 seconds. Something I didn't show you, which I just want to, is here we've got the mileage. So the current mileage on the car, if you'll just focus in on that, if I just zoom in, is 51,583 miles, 51583. Let's go and have a look at the service history and you'll see just how good that is. So I'm gonna take this out. We're not gonna go for a drive in this video. Indeed, if you want to test drive it, you're more than welcome. But it's not Top Gear, we're not going to go for a drive. Just want to quickly though show you in the back here, we did have a quick look, but I'll just show you, you've got mats and it's in lovely condition. It really is, this car is fabulous. Stunning and fabulous. Just love those wheels. Right, I was going to show you in the boot, because in true Sell Your Car UK style, if I unlock it, in the boot we've got all of the docks. Now, where to begin? So, one former keeper on the logbook. I'm not going to show you all the details here for data protection. We've got the MOT that was done in June. It expires in June 2018. No advisories on there at all. At the same time that was done, it also had a service. That was done by servicingstop.co.uk, who will come to you, pick up the car. They're growing and growing. I'm seeing more and more of these now. People deciding the convenience of having them pick up the car is outweighing taking it to a dealer. I don't blame them. You can see here it just had an oil change done there, with long life service has been ticked yes, and it's had an inspection service done as well. We can see down here brake fluid has been ticked, as has toothed belt, has an NA next to it, because obviously there isn't one, it is a chain driven. Before that service that was done in June at 50,085 miles, which is also obviously when they did the MOT as well, because we've got the same mileage on the MOT test certificate. The previous service to that was done by Audi, and that was done in 2015. Not the easiest thing to see in the world because they've stamped over the date, but it does say May 2015 at 29,625. And previous to that is a service that was done in 2013, and that was done at 7,828 miles. And the important thing to note there is that that was actually done just before the car was sold to its current keeper. We've got some bills, so we've got the one from the servicing stop. We've also got a service history certificate for that 7,000 mile service, and a little bit of paperwork that comes with that as well. That can all live in a very neat little folder that you get when you get an Audi second-hand from an Audi dealer. Nothing's been put in this folder, so that's up to you if you want to use it. You've also got here handbooks explaining how everything works, including a quick guide as well, and that all sits neatly in this little handy wallet over here. Other things that I really must mention, because it's absolutely awesome, you've got folding rear seats in a convertible that is like hen's teeth. It is very rare to find. It's a lovely function that happens to be the case in an Audi A5. So you can see there's split folding rear seats there. So if you want to load something through that's a little bit big and bulky, you can do. You'll need to move this thing out of the way if you want to put more things in the boot. Perhaps this isn't big enough for you, but know that if this isn't down, then neither will the roof be. We've also got, I'll just quickly show you, underneath here, we've got all of the tools and a full-size spare wheel. Locking wheel nut as well, we've got it all. Right, made a mess of that, I'll just make it all tidy again. So there we have it, that is everything. Give that a little shut. And now I'm just going to quickly, in fact it's not everything, I'm going to quickly show you the roof. So the roof's in good condition, there's no tears, there's no rips, there's no stains. It is a fabric roof, so it's not going to be immaculately clean. These things do get a bit mucky and grubby, but this is actually a very nice example. And I'll go all the way around the roof so you can see that for yourself. It's got a heated glass rear screen, and now all the windows are up as well. You can see that there's no cracks, there's no stone chips. It really is in fabulous condition throughout. So there we have it. A beautiful example of the Audi A5 1.8 TFSI. Those wheels, it just looks amazing. Fabulous colour combination, this gunmetal grey, two owner from new car with just over 51,000 miles, 51,500 miles to be precise, and it's available from us here at Sell Your Car UK. Now if you want to talk to us about warranties, part exchange or finance, then do have a chat with us. All inspections, test drives and viewings are welcome. But like I say, there's only one place to get it, and that is exclusively from us here at SellYourCarUK. Thanks for watching. Oh, it looks fabulous. Wow.